the community. I know one fan in particular who he messaged me, you know, when he talked about your gals this year, and he didn't like it one bit. But and JJ hitting Fog of War. Zoom's like, how did he get on that side? But Kanavi's there too. Paranoia now used, trying to build numbers advantage. Crescent guard pop, but Kanavi's in, flashing away from the Moonfall. Good ulti from Flandre, the face breaker, but Kanavi gets behind him. Another great E. The Lunar Rush saves his life, and Yagao in the nick of time as JDG opened with a 2-0. The Scout over the wall, okay. Onto Kanavi, he's got it. But can he get away from Yagao? A lot of DPS here, even with the base item Azir. Scout's running away, Red Buff's doing a lot of work. And I will correct myself, Azir not going to do too much damage until he gets a soldier. And Scout just on the run. The chains will save his life this time around. EDG get one back, Dagda, but JDG made that play look sweet.
Yeah, JJ went a little bit too far forward, and JDG did a really good job of being able to punish the fact JJ didn't have support there. Even you can see Kanavi, that triumph, kind of saving his priority mid lane, so they can pretty much guarantee themselves. So now, 2 dragons going the way of EDG. And I think for JDG, they're kind of crossing their fingers for a Cloud Soul, because they do not want to deal with an Ocean Soul on EDG's side.
Oh, they really don't. In 10 seconds, it spawns up and watch the play coming through. There's the Paranoia. Zoom has already TP'd in. Caught out is Kanavi. Excuse me, it's JJ on the Xin Zhao. EDG have lost their jungler, and with it, most likely the dragon.
Great pick from JDG. Zoom has just that small window of opportunity where his teleport is up first, and it means that he's able to get down to this bottom side. Paranoia pick up the jungler, and JDG can stop this dragon stacking coming through from EDG. After matchup closing just a little bit, but still Zoom in a really... Oh no,
Yagao, the turret shot! Oh, the minion!
Wait, the minion auto!
The particle hits in the end. I'm not sure what happened. We come to a weird fight as Lumal's targeted up. Audacious charge, not at the ready. I'm kind of in hysterics here, no pun intended, because as we sit engaged, let's pause a second, box over the wall, Kanavi caught out. That's a 3-man Paranoia though as they go on in. Crescent guard, great, but not enough damage at the moment. Mako gets the hook onto a key target. Kanavi now sent packing. There's Flandre as well, picking them apart by the pieces. Yagao's in the fight though, and this Azir still has good DPS. A Scout over the wall, looking to pick apart the pieces. JDG, 2 for 1, a loss in favor of EDG for that trade.
Yeah, Flandre's ult is just up as well, so they're looking for the re-engage.
Okay, well, we're going to see just a dead Zoom, and Scout walks away.
Daylight, and now JDG, they're angry. They want it back, and they want to get onto Scout.
They want to kill this LeBlanc who goes on through. Blue buff transfer. It is complete. Over to Zoom, unfortunately, though, who still only has the kills for JDG in this game 1.
Revenge.
Part of the reason EDG had that 3,000 gold lead is Yagao walks into a hook. Box laid bare. Nice Emperor's Divide. The swoop and booper stacker calls it. The Lunar Rush as well. The Solar Flare from Viper. Instant cleanse away, now kiting back. We talked about the space from EDG. They were able to create some to get away from there, but Mako pays the price, and Yagao plays the dice.
They've got mid lane control. They could just try and break the tier 2. Looks like they want to fight.
And look at the defensive vision. They will spot out Scout on this flank. He's going to Distortion Eva over the wall, but Dragon goes down. JDG uncontested. A True Shot Barrage nails through to Viper, and there's the Paranoia. There's Viper's Gale Force coming in handy, though. He's got the space. Now can he create the fight? The ulti whips completely through, and Scout's on the back end. Yagao's ulti creates their own kind of space. Flandre absorbing the damage, but EDG now 4 versus 3. Lumal not long for the world. Into the back line. The face breaker from Flandre. He'll die, but you know the fight has been given over to EDG.
And this is what we talked about, Hysterics. EDG are the best team fighting team. Flandre, oh, hang on, gonna hold on, because Scout actually might get caught out here.
Okay, can he survive? He is a LeBlanc. Moon falls short. TP's coming in. Yagao, the DPS. Paranoia there as well. Solar Flare dodged away from. Chasing the LeBlanc. Yagao missing his ulti. Flandre trying to buy time. Scout will go down, but EDG, no JDG have no tools. The Sun Turret's up, but the death sentence perfectly timed. JJ on the front lines, reporting for duty, sir. Zoom as well. Next on the menu, boys. Viper hitting away. Face breaker again. This team is better than a bottle of wine.
This team is looking unbelievable. A fine vintage that has been cracking open JDG this entire game long. Now they will crack open the base and let the aroma of victory fill the room.
I tell you what, Dagda, we're going to have to store and lock this in the cell. This is too good to open right now. EDG in game number 1. It's gotten to the point of 25 minutes where it's been made to look easy. Scout is such a slippery little snake. I want to watch this replay because
I just want to point out Flandre here once again. Scout sidesteps Kanavi's ultimate, we call it a sidestep, and then manages to escape. But watch, as Lumao goes for the engage on towards Scout, boom, face breaker, stops Lumao's follow-up, which buys more space for Scout, which is why JDG overextend. They commit flashes, they commit everything to make this play happen, which means when EDG show up in force, they're spread out, they can be separated, and they can be worked through by the rest of EDG. That was so well played by Flandre. He is MVP this game. This guy's been insane.
Yeah, he really has. That's a cinch. He might even find a Nocturne. Yes, he will. Zoom was backing. Spell Shield not going to come through now. There's the burst. I think Zoom knows he's dead. And Scout with a nice pick. That'll just open up even more for EDG.
That initial chain. Otherwise, the CC lock is too strong. And now JDG 4 versus 5 in their own base.
Scout. They're angry at this LeBlanc. They do get him, though. So that's great. As Flandre now sets up on top of Yagao. Emperor's Divide will get them gliding. EDG won't walk into the base. Baron is up and available. So it is a good pick for JDG, but Shandon was just picked up. There is an Ezreal on the other team. So normally you might wait for your mid laner. But Smite's going to come through and Scout's not going to be picking up the Baron, but the other 4 happily take it. Of looking for the dive on someone like Yagao. Pops on in, Yagao's committed as well. Into the backline, Paranoia follows up, and Zoom's actually destroyed. Flandre pulls him back in and dunked on down as Kanavi. EDG have taken hardly any damage. Viper, Mako, half health, but now this game truly will get it to its natural conclusion.
Yeah, Viper played that incredibly well. When he got all that peel, you could see Kanavi flashed in, still had the stopwatch, and now EDG going for more. Lumao,
yeah, he's dead. Rabadum comes through. He's only buying time. Yagao and Loken in the backline don't want a piece of it, even though they have flash. Ulti here for Yagao. It's lights out for sure. Yagao sends the ulti, does a good job, but it's way too late for that. EDG in game number 1 picked them apart and really showed JDG who the potential best team in the LPL right now is.
Short range bruiser dive composition work in their favor.
And I want to also say that if we get late for EDG, where's the damage going to come from? Dyna has burst, and sure, Dyna doesn't scale horribly, but
it's that Zoe with the ability to threaten a sonic wave, threaten a ward hop, but maybe threaten a dive.
Even on the ward, JJ doesn't care. He's level 4. The TP already burnt out into a corner. Loken driven, bursted down. First blood over to Viper. Mako takes up just the right amount. As TP was cancelled, actually. Lumao jumped back in. Viper takes up. Look, Dagda. No one dies.
And you have no TP in the mid lane. Yagao opted for the ignite, so even though Yagao stopped the TP, he turned that around. And Zoom, he's not in a position to try and follow down his Scout.
He's jumping in. Ignite's there, tagged up. No, not by Kanavi, so doesn't even have to burn the flash.
And this is exactly the start we wanted from EDG. Oh,
he's in! He's dead, but you know that as soon as he was tagged by Kanavi, that dive was happening, so Scout went for the 50-50.
To get in, so needs to be careful.
Trying not to be too sus. Loken gets low. Viper without any mana. Yeah, you know, that was a good game of Amogus. JJ, the dive 2.0. Viper! He doesn't even need the team. That's a solo kill. JJ now with the Pale Cascade. Lumao running away. The dive continues onto Kanavi. Viper's actually a machine. Someone needs to check that this is really him at the community. That's insane how good this guy is.
Yeah, you're saying half of the map.
Man, Dagger's a 4-T. I mean, it's going on in the mid lane too. Kick back. Flandre's here. He's just been walking up casually. As he flashes in for the face breaker, JJ takes the kill. Showstopper down, and EDG 5-1 in game number 2. A 2k gold lead, Dagger. And bit of disrespect from JDG in the bottom lane. Bit of disrespect in the mid lane. EDG love disrespect. They eat it up for dinner. Long range poke. Viper still 4-0. Now coming in the mid lane. JJ comes in. Moon falls down. Yagao Doesn't have his real flash. He burnt the fake one, steals that one away.
Oh.
Gets a bit of movement speed. The trouble bubble as well. Follow up, but the Crescent Strike lands in the end. It was close. It was worth it. Meanwhile, Loken under turret as soon as Lumao goes away. Viper, he's got a trick or two. Remember, if you Q through the minion, the Ren stacks follow through into the target behind. Moonfall mid. Your gal's just dead again. I mean, JDG's mid laner, too far up in the lane. He already burnt the flash, and with this Lee Sin Diana duo, there is so much crowd control that you have to burn summoners on repeat.
Alright. Kanavi, hover around this bottom side, but I'd like to make a formal apology to everyone in the broadcast.
Okay.
We promised bangers here today. And unfortunately, I tweeted out that we were going to get a 9-game day.
You did.
And
you know, putting up the same performance we've seen in the past, but EDG looking fantastic as ever. Loken is continuing to be bullied. Here comes the backline access from Mako. They're onto Viper. The Calista kiting away, still alive, flashes out. The burn from Red Buff. Here comes Yagao. Just get the kill. Someone needs to kill Viper. Get the bounty. Yagao accessing a different kind of backline in Scout and Mako right now as Kanavi gets the knockup. Sonic Wave doesn't connect onto anyone. Yagao looking for it, flashes in. Fate's Call saves the day. And I just can't believe JDG's the only one that died.
Hey!
At least the turret kill. Look at the TP in the backline though. Zoom going to be spotted out in the ward. Viper needs to get away, but Yagal's there. Poke damage over to JDG. This is great for JDG. They have to kill Viper though. Zoom into the backline. He's taken away by Flandre, who's actually zoning him away. JDG still grouped up while Flandre's just dunking him into the dirt. It's not a solo kill, but it looks like it. While the rest of JDG now have to worry about the Goon Squad coming in. Scout Sonic Wave once again forces the flash away. He has his own with the Dragon Rage. He won't get poked down though. Loken missing everything this game. And EDG now running with the rest of them. Oh my god.
Look at the moves. Flandre. What was that?
Yeah,
as he goes again.
And he's just going to nail Zoom into the wall. JJ picks up the kill. True Shot Barrage. Tags was just great, but Viper around the corner waiting. Lumao and Kanavi jumping back in. Scout, kick flash over to Viper. Thanks for the contribution. It's not Aurelian Soul, but it's definitely universal that EDG are taking over this game. JDG, all they can hope for is that this game goes for another 20 minutes stacked, another 15 at the absolute minimum, so that they can get some damage onto Yagao, onto Loken. A pick as well might be nice. JJ flashing away, but into the back line. They've found themselves Viper. They need to kill him, though. He's exhausted down. Kanavi with the Crescent Guard back on top, but the Immortal Shield Bow, he's burning, and Loken finally gets the job done. JJ in there as well. JDG, that's 2 big picks, and of course, the bounty off of Viper and JJ's heads. Up for the flash, it needed to end there and stop the momentum of EDG, and it's done that. Scout might even be caught out as well, targeted down, and waiting for him is Lumao. Scout with one more hit will die, the Solar Flare can't save his life, and EDG, they're giving away quite a bit over to JDG. But ladies and gentlemen, not a powder keg in your gal's inventory, always confuses me. As Sonic Wave lands into Zoom, the backline, Mako sets it up. Look at Scout, kicks away Loken, but the True Shot Barrage still lands. Flandre for the disengage, but only sets up space. Haymaker zone control, backline JJ, the moon will fall. As Mako's still alive, Scout and Viper dealing with Zoom. Viper ready to go over the wall. Zoom only just skipping and slashing away. But EDG with 5 to stay. That's what you wanted to see from EDG to try and clean up this game.
Yeah, and you know how far Viper is ahead when he's playing melee range with Zoom.
They know where he is.
He's not going to get him.
Close enough. All right. Well, Zoom only just getting out, but Dragon will go over in the end.
Because Zoom's actually gone full glass cannon. He's going to be going towards that Cosmic Drive, which is just completed. So he doesn't have that Zhonya's to keep himself safe. He needs to one-shot people, but
this
his team's being one-shot.
I mean, Baron is just being done, and EDG know that Zoom's not there because TP was burnt before to get out. So they jump on the play. Kanavi first. Loken was actually first. It's Kanavi second. Fate's Call from Viper in again. Mako ready with the Zenith Blade. And Scout as well, ready to jump back in. Zoom frontlining for now. The Facebreaker from Flandre absorbed up with the Haymaker damage. Viper runs forward. And EDG again. No one dies as Scouts dive in the Nexus turrets. Runs forward with the Warthog. Scout will not live. But EDG should have the game in the palm of their hands.
He goes down for a good cause, though, shutting down the last member of JDG. And now EDG 4 strong, can look to end this game in a clean 2-0.
They might not be first here, but 6-0, well on their way to being the dominant team in the LPL. They'll lock in second at the end of week number 3 to put their stamp on summer 2021.
And convincing fashion as well.